Folktales are a popular form of children's literature. In times past, folktales were handed down from generation to generation. After a while, people began to write these tales in books where they are found today. And so without further ado, we present to you the Three Little Pigs.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs, and the time came for them to leave home and seek their fortunes.
But before they left, their mother told them, whatever you do, do it the best that you can. That's the way you can get along in the world.
The first little pig built his house out of
straw. It was the easiest thing to do.
The second little pig built his house out of
sticks. It was a little bit stronger than a straw house.
And the third little pig built his house out of bricks.
One night, the big bad wolf, who dearly loved to eat fat little piggies, came along and saw the first little pig in his house of straw.
Let me in, little pig, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in.
Not by the hair of my chin.
But of course, the wolf did blow the house down and ate the first little pig.
The wolf then came to the house of sticks.
Let me in, little pig, or I'll puff and I'll blow your house in.
Not by the hair of my chin.
Stop. This is really boring.
No, yeah.
And actually quite repetitive. I'm gonna take these from you. We're gonna try this one more time. Let's do this again, okay?
I got an idea. Okay.
Go ahead.
Here's a great Pig and Wolf part. Okay, you're gonna sing.
No.
I like to eat bacon and potatoes.
Hello, pigs and go bacon. My name is no. My side is no. My number is
No, dog. Pig. That's not legit. The wolf is like, see me huff and puff and lots of other stuff. I'm so cool. Pigs make me drool. Yum.
You guys are messing with my karma. I'll just go back to our roost. The great wolf should say, yum.
Who likes bacon? I love bacon. I could eat it in a boat with a goat in my throat. Or at a pizza with cheese, if you please. Mr. Evans makes a great bacon pizza. Where's bacon come from anyway?
You people are ridiculous. Shakespeare had 54,000 words in his working vocabulary. Can't we do better than this?
No.
Guys, I got an idea.
Yep, I got it.
In times past, though not long ago, there lived pigs, statue little, and number 3, who being of age, both entitled and inspired to seek their fortune, set about to do thusly.
When they had traveled the distance, pig number first spake, saying,
Harketh, brethren, and heed this tempestuous realm. Turn me long from hearth and home, and we shall fare, I fear, not well.
Being collectively agreed and individually impelled, the diminutive swine set each to erect himself in a boat.
Pig number 1 did construct his house from straw. Pig number 2 did likewise, though rather not from straw, instead from sticks. Meanwhile, unique in his imaginings, pig number 3 did erect thus his domicile. Start with and garnish, a structure made from brick entirely.
Soon there happened along, as is frequently in the scenario of a classic tale, protagonist pig, or a red-footed child, a wolf.
Fun of glorious nature in full season, he called out to the straw and scone swine, saying,
Grant me, little pig, grant me entrance.
Oh, that pig one recalled with sage foreboding. He is mad who trusts in the tameness of a belly-pinched wolf.
Nay, it shall not be, indeed, not by wit or whisker jowl.
Prepared for this most expected response, the wolf replied immediately with,
Then steel thyself, little pig, forthwith shall I endeavor means both huffing and puffing to dismantle yon flaxen fortress.
Well, upon there issued forth, and from the wolf, an exhale of veiled proportions, then quickly rendered straw hovels to dregs and dross, and carried aloft piglet and shattered quarters both.
Exposed now to claw and fang, Piglet 1, made haste, wolf in pursuit,
Rawr.
to the stick-festooned sectum of peccary secondary, causing Pig 2 to cry out in dismay.
Well, this not my niggers. The marshalling of a fair wolf to my doorstep is nowhere among these endeavors amendable or congenial.
1,000 pardons. To seem the beast made for breath has purged me of home and sound judgment alike. strategy, what is no good to contemplate tactical particularities, pressed as we are with time, restraint forbidding. Strategy for strategic conversations. I would urge we run.
Whether by their own fleet-footed confidence or the wolf's windless attitude, the diminutive swine arrived at their ultimate kindred neighbors, inexpugnable brick ingress unscattered.
Upon the third pig's door, the urgent hoofs they pounded, calling out,
Unbar this entrance, and with haste we beseech thee.
The third pig hailed from the American colonies and possessing a vocabulary substantially less robust than his impromptu visitors, replied with,
Say what?
Seek me sanctuary.
He implored on the verge of hysteria.
Let's move forward to the ravenous abstinency of yonder approaching carnival.
Still confounded by the impromptu words, Pig 3 did render ajar his portal. But upon 1 and 2 spilled through and collapsed beyond the threshold, innovated.
So y'all just wanted to come in. You could have said that.
The sinister hiss of the wolf could once again be heard outside.
Pray thee, little pigs, grant me entrance.
The wolf! Wolf? What are you supposed to guess?
Indeed, he would occupy this very alcove world, but afford the most meager of opportunities.
Right. I'm just gonna go ask him what he wants.
Under no circumstances.
Squealed 2, flinging self-bodily against portal.
There is not to be gained accosting the external opponent, save our own immediate demise.
What did you say about my mama?
House and occupants were again engulfed in mountain blast of wolfish wind. The foundation shook, the frame rattled, and the low astonished eyes of Piglet, encroaching scoundrel, like stood the third pig's lodging, undaunted.
Good news for you, pig fans.
Aghast and dismayed, Pig 2 cleared of 3.
How does, against such torrential and onslaught, does this domicile endure?
Pig 3 puffed out chest, tapped a hoof to the hearth, and responded with,
It's American made.
If your goal is
but to live,
for you
having had advice to give, build your house on solid ground, or else the wolf will blow it down.
The
The end.